As a Christian, we know that we can do all things, but what exactly does that look like? The other day I was eating and I had a pair of chopsticks, and I love eating chopsticks. I bring it out, I'm like, oh hey, chopsticks. So I start eating with chopsticks, and I start to remember back when I first used chopsticks. When I first saw chopsticks, and I ended up not using it until a couple years after. That would have been 2008, 2009, and I was with my brother, and we went to my aunt's, and my aunt had chopsticks, and my brother was using it, she was using it, and I'm like, oh hey, can you guys teach me? And I start trying, and I'm like absolutely unable to use these chopsticks. And in my mind, I was like, man, I'm never going to know how. I'm never going to be able to use chopsticks. Cut to a couple years later, just over 10 years later, and here I am using chopsticks like I was born using them. And the question came to me, why is something that I found so hard to do so easy for me now? Or what happened? I think the issue a lot of people have is they already tell themselves they are unable, or they don't see themselves as being able, and because of that they never take the steps required to achieve. When the Bible says you can do all things, he didn't mean that immediately you wake up and say, I want to do this thing, you'll be able to do it. No. Before I could use chopsticks, I tried several years. I would just, whenever I see it, I'll take the opportunity. At first it was hard. I couldn't really eat everything, but just the more and more time I put into it, before long, it became muscle memory, and now chopsticks are a normal thing for me to do. But that aspect of applying myself was there. So when the Bible says you can do all things, it means you have the ability to be able to do anything. The ability to be able is very different than the ability to do. To be able means when you apply yourself, you can achieve. To do means you already have the knowledge. For example, talking. As human beings, we are all able to talk, yet we may not be able to speak the same language. So we have the ability to speak any language, and we are able to talk, or we do talk rather. So the ability is there. You cannot say, oh, I cannot speak Japanese or I cannot speak French. If you take the time to learn how to speak Japanese or speak French, or if we were born in that normal place where people speak around, you'll be speaking French. So that means every human being is able to speak French. Yet a lot of human beings don't learn French, or they don't learn German, because they never apply themselves towards that thing. But you are able because somebody else is able. In the same way, as Christians, we are able to do all things, but it comes down to you applying yourself to do that thing. But immediately you tell yourself, I cannot, it's over. Immediately you do not try, it's over. But when you continue to affirm your ability to do, as you apply yourself to do, you will find that grace begins to just function and you get things done. So that's what it means when you say you can do all things. Thank you very much.